what's behind door number 1. I just want to make sure I can get them off. Are you gonna keep reading?
Yeah, I am.
I don't like strip if I do that.
Oh no, you got a strip one?
No, not yet. Alright, I got a strip screw. Let's see if I can do this trick. And this is just a little bit too big. I was going to try to tap it. Maybe I can just loosen it up a little. That is not going to work. Try something else. And this is what it's come down to. This is better when I plug it in. Down the right. See what's behind door number 1. Insulation. And I'm not touching it. The reason why I took this panel off is because it's so rusty and gross at the bottom. Yeah, that's wet. And I discovered a couple leaks on the inside last night. And judge me if you will, but I caulked the heck out of this. This had been previously hit. And I used a polyurethane caulk and caulked the heck out of it because, you know what, it's just gonna get painted over. And I don't care if it's not perfect. I'd rather have it not be leaking inside. So we're gonna go on the inside now. Caulk the heck out of this. This was leaking last night here. And I wanted to check in the morning if it's dry. It rained pretty much all night and it was leaking here as well. And that seems to be drying out and there's no additional water puddling here, so I think that's good. And then I went through all the spots where there's screws coming out and this line here and just kind of caulked that. And then over here I actually put the spray foam tip straw in back behind here and sprayed spray foam behind that corner. I know there's probably insulation stuffed back there. It wasn't really good enough for me. And I wanted to kind of beef it up while I still have this open. So I went through this area and this area and this area and then anywhere I could, probably could have put it through here, but I think I started running out. And same on this side. This was the side I was worried about more because this is where the damaged side was. And I just kind of, this one is caulked like crazy over here. And also I spray foamed it like crazy. And I haven't seen any more water. Alright, well I just did a walkthrough of my bus while it's raining outside because I was worried about leaks. And I did find a few. So I'm going to quickly show them to you now. I've got one right in here, which I think is leaking from this rib area. Externally, it's not leaking from anywhere else, and it was just a few drops. And here, I've got some leaking from the floor, actually. On either side of this rib, right there, you can see the hole Now let's see, I'll turn the flash on. There. And you can see the water pooling. All right, and then over to this side, you can see the same thing where there's a hole and the water is kind of pooling up, which I find really strange. The rest of this section is dry. It's not coming from above, it's coming from the floor. And the last section where there's sort of leaking is kind of my fault. I put these lights or these windows in temporarily. I'm not keeping them, but you can see that there's some pooling going on here. I'm not too worried about that spot because I will not be keeping these windows. So now I'll know moving forward where I need to fix the leaking before I put in the insulation and the subfloor and the walls, because that is important. I'm glad I waited till the spring and to check for all the leaks, and I advise you to do the same if you are building out a bus. Definitely wait for a good rain or two and check and recheck to make sure you have all the leaks stopped.